We are less than 3 weeks away from the 2024 election. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. It has been low on uploads this year. We've all been busy. Now, here I have a close friend of mine. You can call him Sauce or whatever, Corey. It don't matter. He's probably going to call me Cash. This is different from my channel. We'll finally have a guest on, and you're going to see him a lot more. Now, the 2024 election, what it boils down to is we have Donald John Trump versus Kamala Harris. Corey, who do you think is going to win the 2024 election?
Honestly, I think it's going to be Trump.
Donald John Trump will win the 2024 election. A lot of commercials been airing on TV. Have you seen any commercials of them?
In all honesty, I ain't seen commercials about neither one of them.
Got you. So you said before, in the back room that you've heard a lot of bad things about Kamala or Camilla. You called her Camilla. You couldn't even get a name right. So, man, and see, Sauce, this is the guy that, man, I met him back in high school. So it's not just me saying that Donald John Trump is going to win. And is he the better candidate? Yes or no? Who's the better candidate?
Definitely Trump.
It's definitely Trump. Have you heard about the Project 2025 stuff that the internet was so loud about?
No, what they say?
It was all baloney. It was supposedly one of his policies, which it never was. See, did you watch the BT Awards this year, Corey?
I watched some of it.
So they talked about the Project 2025 there. But they were talking about they gonna put us back to slaves and all that. And see, we both from Jackson.
Right,
we both from Jackson, Mississippi. When people think about the SIP, why is it always some slave and Kunta Kinte kind of stuff?
Right, everything we still walking barefoot, dude. It's crazy.
Man, it's been a lot of girls. They don't be from here, but it's like, what are you talking about? This is not the 60s and 50s. It's not that. Exactly. It's Jackson, just like Atlanta. Really. Except Atlanta is just upgraded. But we'll continue talking about that further. But so you predict Donald John Trump is going to win. You got states like Georgia, they can go either which way. We're from the SIP, so we know Mississippi's going to go red, which means for the Republicans, right? Mm-hmm. Guess what? We have over 30% black population in the state. It's a lot of blacks not voting Democrat, right?
Right. Yeah.
So there's a lot of people on the internet, what people call waking up. But to be honest, I've been watching the news and politics since Barack Obama, Corey, like 7th grade, man. So it's kind of like I kind of look at this thing totally different at what people say wake up. It's like it's just common sense to some people. Are you looking forward to another Donald Trump term when he gets in there?
I mean, because of what I heard about the overtime, I'm kind of a little excited.
Right, no tax on overtime, right? Yeah, no tax on overtime. People want him to fire a lot of people. He gonna do some things people like, and he gonna do some things people don't like. The pendulum always swings, right? So that's what people got to keep in mind. So yeah, man, it's glad to hear. So Donald John Trump coming, people saying revenge tour and all that. We'll just have to wait and see. But so far, it seems like a lot of people are picking him to win, but it's not over. We got to wait until the night of, or hopefully the night of, to get the results. Or will it take a while? Do you remember in 2020 how long the results took, Corey?
Oh yeah, it took a while.
Why did it take so long? Do you know?
Honestly, I don't know why.
I got you, man. But yeah, so again, this is the first video I wanted to just introduce a close friend of mine we both predict Donald John Trump is going to win. I think that when it comes to a state like Georgia, it'll be very close. I think he'll win Georgia. What about Pennsylvania? Think Donald Trump will win Pennsylvania. These are swing states, Corey. So in the election, because you're good because you bring that normie perspective.
Yeah.
When you look at a election map, it either goes red or blue, right? Red for the Republicans, blue for the Democrats. You need 270 to win, right? Mm-hmm. So every state has a certain amount of electoral votes, etc. So that's why I'm naming these individual states: Nevada, Georgia, Pennsylvania, because that's what matters. Wisconsin, that's what matters. Who can win these states? But Donald John Trump. Again, you got all these celebrities. People don't find that odd, Corey. You got LeBron. You got all these celebrities. They want you to go with one side. People don't see that. It's just nothing odd. Yeah, it's just it's just ridiculous.
One day people gonna wake up. I mean, some people are claiming they waking up, but who really knows? They probably following other people. Yeah, they not. They just following the crowd.
Exactly. They just follow the crowd, and that's what a lot of people do on the internet in general. Well, I'm not like dissing, but you get what I'm saying, right? Like, I'm not dissing, but that's just what they do. They like follow a trend. You know, somebody do something that worked, then another channel do it, etc. But we're going to wrap this video up. Me and Corey both predict Donald John Trump will win the 2024 election. He's leading in the polyamorous poll right now. The guy's really a New York old-fashioned liberal, but you know, with a Republican in front of his name. But that being said, we just have to wait and see. And to be honest, I hope he wins. I hope he comes back. And I just think he's better for America. People get caught up in he's good for black people. He's better for America as a whole. If the country's winning, black people will win.
Exactly.
So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see y'all in the next one.